Woo! Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't use any of those feet over there. Sometimes you get dumb when you're pumped. I fully expect to fall, but we're gonna try hard. Oh God. Can I flash an orange slab, jump across? Well pumped. Whee. All right, should I intro this? I'm here at SLC City Bouldering Project. I just got back from South Africa, which I was at for 6 weeks. I have World Championships coming up, and the turnaround between getting back from South Africa and going to Seoul for World Championships is about 3 weeks. And I still feel really strong. Like I climbed a ton in South Africa, but definitely gym climbing is like a little different. And what I decided is like the lowest hanging fruit as far as what I can improve on in that 3 weeks is power endurance. That's something you lose a lot of when you're climbing outside a lot. And I'm usually really good at power endurance. And so it should come back quick. And it definitely 3 weeks is enough time to like gain that back. And so that's something I'm really focusing on in this time period. And so I figured I'd just take you guys along with me on like what I do at a very real workout at the gym for power endurance. And what I like to do for this one is basically climbs in the gym multiple times in a row. And I like to pick a climb that is hard, that I think I can do at least once, if not 2 to 3 times in a row. And I might change it a little bit depending on how I'm feeling. It's gonna be really real. And like I said, my power endurance is bad right now, or like not bad, but not great. And it's usually something I'm really good at. So you'll see how I change it as I go. Usually I like doing power endurance at the end of a workout. So I'll like board climb and then go and do my power endurance. But because my stamina is lower from climbing outside, I'm actually gonna start with it today. So just gonna warm up and kind of jump right into it. I haven't done this one yet. This one looks nice. I didn't actually touch it. Woof. I'm also kind of sussing climbs like that I might like for the power endurance workout. And what I look for is usually something that's like really consistent, that doesn't have like a standout crux, because you want to get a lot of hard moves in. You don't want to like just fall because of one single hard move. You want to be able to do a single hard move while tired. So it's a hard balance to strike. I think I'm going to start with a warm-up set. And what I'm going to do for this one is like a version of 4x4s, but it's 3x4s, so I'm gonna do a climb 3 times. And there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can pick one climb and do that same climb 3 times, or you can pick 3 different climbs and climb like this climb, this climb, all in a row. But I'm just like gonna do a warm-up one so I don't get too flash pumped. And normally I chalk up in between to just get like a tiny bit of rest, but since that was a warm up, it was good to like get a little pump going, but not get too flash pumped.
How'd it feel?
Pretty good. I'm winded, but not too pumped. My heart rate gets really high usually when I do these. I think I've like maxed out like 205 before when I've worn a heart rate monitor. BP uses like a spectrum of grading, so it's by color, and the hardest color is mint, the second hardest color is white, and then the next hardest color is pink. They kind of overlap though, so some of the whites are easier than some of the hardest pinks. Some of the hardest pinks are harder than the easiest whites, etc. But I'll probably pick mostly whites and pinks to do this on. If I'm tired and feeling really rough, but I want to get another lap in, I'll probably go down to blues, which are the next color down. I'm going to start with this white one, and I'm going to try and do it 3 times in a row. If I feel really, really good, I might go for a 4th one. And I try to rest as minimally as possible in between, other than just chalking up. But if I feel really wrecked but think I can do it, I sometimes rest like an extra 20 seconds and then get on the wall, because that would let me like actually do the climb instead of falling. And I think that's really useful to like know what that level of tired is. But you want to try really hard is the main goal. Oh. Oh, I think I'm gonna go for a fourth. Nice. Oh, I'm pumped. I typically rest 5 to 6 minutes. I might lean more towards 6 minutes right now because I'm getting back into doing power endurance. And like rest time, like you want the workout to be high quality. You want to be like doing moves. You don't want to be like just destroyed. And so I kind of tend on the side of more rest to get a higher quality burn in, I guess. But I'm gonna try and do like 6 minutes. And that's just like most realistic to competitions, but it's also very valuable for gym sessions, outdoor climbing, kind of whatever, because the faster you're able to recover and like be able to do hard moves and a bunch of hard moves in a row, like it's just gonna be beneficial kind of no matter what. When choosing climbs for power endurance, I usually try and pick something that I think I will fall on like the 3rd or 4th try. But then I obviously try not to fall on it. So that's like the kind of difficulty you wanna aim for. And so I'm gonna do this pink one. I think this one's actually a little harder than the white one I just did. And I'm trying to pick climbs that also are relating to what I think I'll have at World Champs. So like kind of like more open hand slopers, but like if you're training for a crimp project, you maybe wanna pick ones that are more crimpy or something like that. I'm actually gonna make a little slight change to this climb and continue up on white and finish on the purple because I think it's a little shorter than I want it to be. I want a couple more moves than that. So like do the hard part of pink and then climb the top of white. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a cool link up because it's like nice and open-handed and then you switch to crimps and the footwork is kind of intense. Perfect. We're trying harder than the last one. Oh, okay, 3 on that one's good. Oof. Oh, I'm psyched on that. That one felt good. Sometimes it's really hard to switch from like open-handed grips when you're pumped to like crimping. And so that one was kind of perfect because it was all like powerful pinching. Then all of a sudden you had to go like crimp, 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 crimp. That was nice. This one's super hard for a pink. Again, it's definitely more of a white and it's really long. So I fully expect to fall, but we're gonna try hard. We're gonna try to do it 3 times. It was like a really hard flash when I did it the other day. Oh God, it's gonna be hard. Like 3rd move is really cruxy. Oh no. Try to do different beta. I'm gonna climb up there. Jesus. Ah, damn it. Cruxy. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna do a lap up blue since I fell. Or try to at least. I knew that one was gonna be hard. That one move in the middle is like a little cruxy, which I was saying like is kind of nice to avoid when you're doing power endurance because it makes you fall. But my strategy then is to climb up something easier right away and just get right back on where I fell so that you're still tired and can do the rest of the climb. Oh. While I'm resting, I mentioned a couple other ways you can do this workout. You can do the same climb a bunch of times in a row, which is what I'm doing. I think for my next set, I'm actually gonna do one of the other things I mentioned where you climb one climb, then climb a different climb, and then climb a different climb. And that's kind of just a good way to get a variety of moves in instead of doing the same moves over and over again, because you do learn it after you climb it the first time, and you usually climb it more efficiently the second time, even though you're more tired, which teaches you a lot because that happens in competitions, that happens outside, you get more and more efficient. So I think that's a really good way to do it, but I like the variety you get when you climb on different climbs. Another way you can do it is you can up climb something, down climb another thing, and up climb the same climb or a different climb. That's a really good one for more sport climbing than bouldering. You can also do this on a board. You can do it on gym climbs, kind of depends. On a board, it's usually harder and more fingery. This is definitely more like comp specific, especially in this gym where the boulders are way more competition style. What else can you do? Sometimes I like doing it where I do a hard climb twice and then do like a really bouncy climb as a third climb, because then you are really tired and have to focus really hard on doing this like technical thing. So there's like quite a few possibilities that you can do all within kind of like the same power endurance umbrella. And it's like my favorite type of workout too, because you never get like fully exhausted bouldering and you just get completely wrecked doing this. Like you saw how like tired I get and I'm panting basically. And I just think it's really fun because you don't get that much in climbing. Forgot another one you can do is you can do power endurance on a hangboard too. So you like hang for about 7 seconds and go off for 3 seconds. And so it's a really short rest period and a shorter hang time. It's a type of repeater versus like 20-second repeaters with like 20 seconds rest. That one's the least fun though. This one's more fun. Okay, I'm gonna do this pink one that's short, this blue one that's long, and then another long pink one. And just to get the variety of styles, because the moves are all really different. Oh, this climb's so long. Don't like dropping down from that high. Oh, I'm pumped. This is gonna be hard. Gotta remember how to do this also. Oh, I forgot what to do there. Oh my God, I'm so pumped. Ah, dang it. Okay, 15 seconds. 1, 2. Oh, I didn't use any of those feet over there. Sometimes you get dumb when you're pumped. Which is why it's good to train climbing while pumped, because you're less dumb. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Wow. That was a battle. I can already tell though, this is my second time doing power endurance here at BP since being back. And like that was exponentially better than my first session. It improves quick, you just gotta suffer through it. Okay, since I'm still really tired from that, there's like this blue one, so like not super, super hard, but like very comp style kind of tech that I'm gonna go do while I'm still tired. Oh yeah, I'm like still fully pumped. Oh, that was desperate. You just get so stuck on that press when your shoulders are still pumped. Nice. Can I flash an orange slab jump across while pumped? That was so bad. I just stomped that. We'll call it good though. We're not done yet though. Wow. Okay, I just finished that workout and I hope it was helpful. There's like I said, so many ways that you can utilize this and you can change it up to fit your both grade level and needs. You can make it more catered to outdoor climbing. You can make it just so that you can have a longer indoor gym sesh. You can have it so that you can do well in comps, like whatever you want. But yeah, like just cater it to how you're feeling that day. But you want it to be hard, you want to be falling, you want to be trying hard. And then if you do fall, like get back on and finish it. Like don't just like give up and finish something. Even if you can't finish the climb that you started on, like do an easier one. Swap it up so that you like are trying really hard and like getting those moves in. You should be redlining a bit as you saw me doing. That's when you get like the really good benefits from it and you feel really good afterwards. But thanks for watching and like and subscribe for more videos.